opinions and views expressed by individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of this network, their group, or other organization they may be involved with.
What is going on this fine day, my friends out there in the land of the internet? No, this is not waking up at the Waniac, and you guys know that, or maybe you don't. But I thought I'd come in and say, welcome to this sick presentation. You know, man, I got the vid. The vid showed up, and this thing is nasty. I mean, I've been fighting it for about 6 days now. Fever's been about 103.9, 104 at its height. And then this morning, I think it broke. I got the sweats going on, so I can't tell, but I feel different. You know what? It wouldn't be an IWK sesh if it wasn't an IWK sesh. And I wanted to tell you guys, it's okay to put it away for 30 minutes a day on the IWK. And there are plenty of people out there that have lots to talk about. So like no time like the present.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@noknetwork.com.
What is going on, guys? Man, oh man, I gotta tell you. Being sick is for the birds. And when I was a kid, being sick was one of those things where if you thought you had the day off, it was okay. But then you realized real quickly, not so. You're sick. Can't do anything that's fun. What do you do when you're sick? Let me guess. Applesauce? No. Chicken soup? No. For me, you're not going to believe this. And even with the COVID, I have bong hits. And if you guys didn't know what time it is, I don't necessarily think you know who you're hanging out with, whether you're hanging out here in the region of the United States of America, or you're hanging out up north with my Northern American friends there in Canada. I was trying to say it funny, but it didn't really come out the way I was hoping. Sorry, guys. Let's all just take that moment and let's take that moment. No, let's not. Let's take that moment here. Then we'll take that moment. I've been trying to cough this stuff up. Weed is one of the best expectorants that there is on the market, but there's a price for it. You know, I have done 100% of the things all the way down to the pink dot when I moved to Arizona. I told a bunch of people when I moved to Arizona, I was going to buy a nice big house. And my wife and I were going to live out the rest of our life in happiness. Well, I'm pretty much getting there. But then, along the way, you know, I even said I was going to go out there and become a cowboy. I am. So it's like living your dream becomes this thing where if you don't know how to get out there and do it, you can always ask for help. Now, our second thing I told people, third or whatever, who's taking count, My wife and I decided to make another garden. Would you like to see? I'll show you.
Spark it up and pass it around. Let freedom's torch make its round. With bong hit time for 20 and good friends. It never gets old and it always begins 420.
Right? It never gets old. We are the house on Gila. That means the house up on the top of the mountain. And we're one of the houses up here in the mountains, and Gila, that is. It's Gila, depending on how you want to ask and look for it. It's that Gila monster. You know, this hat used to have a permanent cramp in it, like I stepped on it or something. And now the crown doesn't ever want to like go back. It's weird. This thing just wants to stay perfect up here. I don't get it. You know, I've owned a lot of top hats in my time. This is definitely one that this is a real one. All right, let's keep going. Sorry. Whew. Frantic, huh? Well, if you don't know, it is quite okay to put it away and keep it away. 30 minutes a day on the IWK. There are plenty of people that come and hang out and smoke. You know, Rasta Rhino. That's what I'm covering for today. So if you guys were hoping to come in here and have some peaceful, good vibes of Rasta, I'll tell him he came by. Yum. You know, there's nothing like a nice, good dab to make you feel great. I love it. I mean, I truly love it. I'm thinking, you know, what more could this COVID have left in me? What, maybe a few more days? I hope not. I did lose a very good friend of mine to COVID-19. So this is definitely strange to be making a joke about it and then to think about, you know, yeah, I went to funerals that were related to this thing. So maybe I shouldn't be making jokes, but irrelevant. You know, it's kind of strange because when you live in a tourist attraction for a city where I live, you're shaking hands and you're kissing babies. You're like the mayor every day, you know, and you're always talking to people and greeting people and saying hello and welcome. The idea is that we don't know how many of those people are sick. How many of those people are carrying sickness with them on you, and then you go home and this happens. Well, I think we should definitely take care of some business, right? There's no time like the present when you're doing it. So let's go over here and I know what you guys probably need and want. You're probably craving one of these commercials. I know it.
Join us for NOK Network monthly specials, 12 months a year. Movie nights, spotlights on entertainment, and live on location coverage. Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Rumble, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Facebook. Check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyndinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set. One dab, only really need one dab. One dab.
Smoke Signal is a medical dispensary where you can get all your products and needs.
Start vaping a whole bunch. Might just start laying up the blunts. God. Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram. Go and hold it in, feel it in your ribs.
So come and check us out in Tyndinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyndinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com. Send us a message on our social media platforms or email us at info@noknetwork.com.
Now we get back to the show.
Oh, you guys are back. Yeah, no, they don't get shorter. We hope they get better. But you know, it's funny. I just got to thinking about this. I had this weird conundrum thought just now. My beautiful friend Kim allows us to come up here and have this show. We play you commercials like you just saw, a smoking dispensary in actual on the res. Okay, that's pretty cool. And they claim that it's Apache owned. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, then, you know, out here, I live right close to the res where it happened, where one of the most famous of all Indian chiefs, or not a chief, actually, he was more of a medicine man. Well, a little guy, little named Geronimo. You might have heard of him. Think about that. So now you got me playing cowboys. So this is really cowboys and Indians. That's pretty bad. I didn't think about that until just now. Wow. Oh, well. Oh, well. Sometimes you just got to go along with whatever it may be. You know, for me, excuse me, getting sick was not part of the plan. I was supposed to be healthy all week. I was supposed to work all week and make money all week and do all these things for my family. Instead, I've been laid up in bed, feeling like, quite literally, like hell. And to have a temperature that's going crazy, as well as it's hot outside, it's hot inside. You can't tell if it's really hot because you're sweating, and then the next thing you're freezing. Sounds like menopause, does it? You're freezing. You got like 8 or 9 blankets on you. You know, you're sweating through sweatshirts and jackets. You're asking your wife, where the neck cover is, because you're cold. I don't know. Being sick definitely makes you take accountability for your day. Makes you pay attention to, really makes you pay attention to that day that you had, because if you're not like really doing something with it, then what's the point? So for me, getting out and doing things is really, it's that little point I'm trying to make here. This is why you see these videos that you guys see that I always put out. This is why you see what I do. It's because you hear the words there, right? You see what I do. And that's the idea. But you guys got to get out and do your own seeing. Do your own doing. So people like me have to see what you're doing.
Promise I'll be kind of quiet. Oh, just let me do the talking. Oh, let him do the talking. Oh, shit, Wednesday. Pardon me? No, I didn't point at you. I don't shoot my camera at my friends. Only the people that are in front of it that are meant to be in front of it, not strangers. Unless you want to sign a waiver, I can hand you out a waiver and you can pay me $700 to put you in my video if you like.
No, you're making the video?
But $700 to get the video done.
How about if I can just watch you?
For $500, you can watch me. $700, you can be in it, you can even be a part of it. $500, you can watch. $350, you can... You have a nice day now. No, I didn't shoot him. Come on. Well, I get paid for nothing. Well, looky here, y'all. Old Tombstone.
I know. Got to get out and get your stuff on, man. Whatever your stuff is, I hope you're having fun doing it. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. Being sick, it doesn't make for anything fun because all you want to do is lay in bed and cry. And I've done a lot of that. I do hope you guys are taking care of your business. I do hope you guys are having a really good day. And I hope that you're carrying on with the rock and roll because we're almost out of here. A few more minutes and then we're going to call this party kaput. Ooh. Wow. Dabs have been helping with the pain. But, I don't know. I don't know. Well, we're almost through this one. Get this thing nice temperature.
As you see them, one size fits most. Order now. But wait, there's a whole lot more. In the end, the pine box, the square box, the rectangle box could be yours for a low price of $7.95. And you too can take a ride in the Black Dahlia. Straight down the streets of Tombstone, right out there on Allen Street. Remember, get out and vote. Black Mariah.
Card games and whiskey bring men to the...
I thought it was fitting, the whole Grim Reaper, skeletons, stovepipe, the Black Mariah, all the coffins. Come on now. Gotta laugh a little bit, guys. Gotta love dab sweats. Ooh wee. I don't know if it's a new one or it's an old one. It could be a little bit. It could be a little bit of both, but it doesn't really matter. You know, guys, I hope that everything's going good for you because we are so close to being finished right here at the IWK. You know, there's a lot of other people that are doing this. You can get your information with whoever you feel most comfortable with getting it from. There are people that are going to give it to you any time of the day, depending on what you're looking for. They're all right here on the IWK. There's a list of them, and I'd probably read it off if I had the list, but since I don't have a list, I'm just going to have to give you some shit. Nah, you thought, oh my God, he's going for another commercial. Holy shit, this guy was actually going to go there. No. I wasn't going to do that to you guys. You know, we're so close to being done that why would I want to ruin such a good thing like that? It's almost like this dab I just had. It was so good. Why should I even load another one? Because it was that good. Or maybe bong hit time? Yes, flour is also your friend. You know, I love flour. This has been one of those things where cannabis has been introduced into my life a very long time ago. So I've carried her along, almost like cigarettes, and almost like mentholatum, and almost like muscle rub. I did say mentholate. The whole idea is that, you know, you get used to a certain thing. Now, I know that there's people that don't get cannabis. I know there's people that think it's still a thing. Oh my God, it's for those hippies. My old grandma Edna and the redhead lady down the street who smokes all the pot. No, and they're not wrong with that assumption. You know, half of us stoners are definitely in the gray-haired community, I would definitely say. I'm sure there's a lot of youngsters that want to turn out and tone out as well, but the thing is, they haven't had society jade them enough to want to turn out, fade out, and all that bullshit, and drop out. Oh, well, who fucking cares, right? Because right now, what cares and who cares is you. So I'm going to have a bong hit, and we're going to talk about that later. Yeah. We're pulling this off, kids. We got all the stops pulled out today. We had a dab off the nectar collector. We had a bong hit. Yum. That was really good. What about a traditional dab? Do we need to do that to like carry out this thing to its completion? Or am I just like, yeah, I know what you're thinking. This dude is way too much. What you're not looking at is boom. We'll get this thing nice and hot. Go for our finish up touches, and then we'll see you guys all out on the other side. You know, speaking of that, the other side, no matter where you're from, whether you're from, Lithuania, Portugal, Brazil, Jamaica, North Hollywood, you know, you probably have a great story to tell. And I know how many of you out there have a great story to tell. And you can tell it right here on the NOK network. You can actually get out there and get your voice out. Not everything has to be cannabis. Not everything has to be anything. You know what? I come up here and just have a fucking good time. That's all I do. And waste butane. See if this thing's hot enough yet. Ooh. All right. So see how I use the old school thermometer there, back of my hand? So you can tell I was a dad at one time. Yum. Yum. It came out really good. Got the temp just right. So I got up this product. I got turned on to a product because my wife and I both have low back issues and back issues in general. You can get this at most of those shops. depending on where you shop at. This is True Infusion from a company called True Leave. That's out here in the Arizona area. It is a roll-on 50 milligram CBD, 50 milligram THC, and it works. You roll this bad boy on wherever your pain is, your elbow, your neck, your shoulder, your butt, and it definitely lasts a while. It's got long-lasting healing properties. You can definitely feel that. Excuse me. That dab nearly killed me. Only on the IWK. Guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. It's almost like Mr. Rogers and his fucked up neighbor, right? It's always good to see you. I hope to see you guys again and again and again. Don't go checking out early, okay? No shortcuts. Carry on with the mission status. Have a good time. Keep laughing. Keep living. Keep forgetting. Get out there. You know what? Dance naked in your kitchen every once in a while. I don't know about you, but it helps me personally. No, really, it does. I know. So, the way I like to end my other show, I think I'd like to end this one in the same fashion. I'll just let you see.
And we're going to do it. I need dead silence. And then when I get it all the way down, I'm going to turn so you can all see it. And you're going to erupt in applause.
This is weird.
Yes? Yes! Yes!
My ex.
Okay, I believe you. Here we go. Dead silence.
Simply spectacular. Every time I see that video, every time I see that presentation, she takes me back to the time I saw that, and it just made me smile. It made me so happy to see that people are still having fun out there. No, I know, it's a little confusing. It's almost like people wanted to stop having fun and wanted to get crazy. So I made this. That's what we do here. We celebrate each other. We help celebrate the moment. And I hope you're out there celebrating the moment too. Man, without you guys, I would be up here just rambling alone. But I am. My God. That makes me insane, doesn't it? No, it doesn't make you insane. It just makes you more of a thinker. No, it makes you insane. No. Dude, you gotta stop. Okay, I'm only joking. You know what? It does make you a little insane to have to get up here and talk to yourself and answer and have conversation. And it does help when we have comments. And it does have a good vibe when we keep the vibe strong. And from me and you, from the IWK and the NOK, and me, be good to yourself. Doesn't cost you shit. Bye.
Woo-hoo-hoo!